Welcome, welcome to. Welcome to the 2024 sixth grade graduation.
Okay, to begin, we're going to do the pledge, so please look at the flag, which is located at the front of, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Inside out. I would like to welcome our principal, Ms. Smith.
I'm going to try to do this without having to hold the mic. Good evening, parents, families, teachers, and most importantly, our sixth grade graduates. I am absolutely thrilled to be here today celebrating this milestone with all of you. As I reflect back on our year together, I remember my first day as a principal. Doesn't seem like it was that long ago. I remember greeting all of you as you came in the morning for our back to school breakfast, feeling like it was my first day of school, which it really was. There were many emotions leading up to that day and on that day. There were a lot of nerves, especially the night before, but most of all, I was excited to begin a new journey with all of you. I cannot begin to tell you how incredibly grateful I am that you, class of 2024, were my first sixth grade class on this journey. Throughout this year, I have watched you grow and learn so much. I've watched you tackle challenges, celebrate successes, and support not only one another, but the younger students like a true community. You've discovered your passions and developed skills that will serve as the foundation for your future. You have even left a few lasting memories on the security cameras for me to remember. Your laughter, curiosity, determination, and kindness have made this school a better and brighter place, and for that, I thank you. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge your parents and guardians. Families, your support, encouragement, and love have been essential to the success of each and every student that sits before you today. Thank you for entrusting us with your children's education and for partnering with us in ensuring their success. To our staff, your dedication and passion have been nothing short of inspiring. You've not only taught our students, but have also nurtured them, guiding them to become thoughtful and curious individuals. I've seen firsthand the impact of your hard work and the lasting impressions you leave on these young minds. Sixth graders, as you move on to middle school, take with you the lessons that you have learned here at Middletown Springs Elementary. Embrace the challenges that will come your way with courage. Take advantage of new opportunities to shine. Make new friends, try new things, and be yourselves, because you are each incredible young individuals. Sixth graders, thank you for an incredible journey this year. I'm going to date myself a little bit, at least for the students, and maybe add a little cheese, and quote Semisonic's closing time, remember that every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Congratulations, sixth grade class of 2024. We are incredibly proud of each and every one of you. As you leave Middletown Springs Elementary School and begin your new journeys, know that we are cheering you on every step of the way.
So we have a tradition here where the fifth graders write letters to the sixth graders to reflect on their time with them and wish them well. So I'd like to invite Kenneth Dool up for our first fifth grade speech. Got this, sweetest.
I don't even say it.
Just read it.
Good evening.
There you go. Want me to read it for you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll read it for Kenneth. Thanks, Kenneth. So Kenneth wrote to Tyler, and he wrote, "Good evening, Middletown Springs. I wish the sixth graders a good life. I am dedicating this speech to our friend Tyler. Tyler has been here for years. He has made many, many friends. He is so funny and so smart. Tyler loves to keep talking and talking about Pokemon. Tyler loves Pokemon. He likes to talk to Jackson a lot too. He's funny, and he's great with silly nicknames. I wonder, though, in 7th grade, how many times Tyler's water bottle is going to fall off his desk. Like it always does now. Tyler loves eating food, especially Funyuns. He loves Funyuns. And he doesn't like anyone else to touch his Funyuns. I have many memories with Tyler. I love how he always helps us win games. He's really good at sports like dodgeball, bananas, soccer, kickball, and basketball. He always makes us laugh with his funny jokes. I think he will do really well in middle school because he's funny and he's very kind. Wishing you all the luck in middle school, Kenneth." Waylon. Take it. You gotta hold kind of close. Hold kind of close to your mouth. You got it. What's that? You can do it. Take a deep breath.
Good evening, Middletown Springs. I'm Waylon Kowalski, and today I'm going to give a speech to Jackson Daly. Jackson is intelligent, creative, funny, athletic, a good friend. Jackson is really funny because he makes jokes in class all the time. He is athletic because he has really strong legs and is good at kickball, and is always the last one standing in the gym. He is creative because he makes really cool crafts, like the lizard he makes when he shoots off rockets. And he is very smart because he's really good at science and math. Jackson is an amazing friend because because of all of this and overall is just an amazing person. I'm gonna miss all of Jackson Daly's funny jokes when I'm in 6th grade. But I'm gonna miss all Jackson's jokes when I'm in 6th grade. But I might see him again when I'm in middle school. Thank you for listening to my speech for Jackson Daly.
I was doing 2 speeches. She volunteered to do 2 speeches, so thank you, Lila.
Hello, family, friends, and guardians. I'm here to talk about Marley Parker. Marley Parker, you've been the best friend ever, and I'm so grateful that you are so grateful for all of that. I'm going to mention some of the hobbies that me and Marley have shared. Me and Marley both have a strong connection with horses. Horses are one of the things that me and Marley love to ride and care about. Marley has a horse that came from the racetrack, and she got him, and his name was Hustle. and she retrained him to become a barrel racing horse so she could ride him in races, and she has won so many barrel races to come, and she has more to win. I hope you have a great time at Mill River, and I also would like to share a funny moment that Marley did. So Marley was talking about flies. So she decided to jump on the floor, spit in her hands, rub her hands together, and then put it on the floor. And that was Marley's way of being a fly. I hope that Marley keeps working hard, and I'm so excited for her to start her new chapter of her life in Mill River, and I will cherish all of our memories together, and I hope she does too. Happy graduation, Marley Parker, and class of 2024. Dear families, friends, and guardians, I'm going to also be talking about Anna Verdon. Anna has been best friend ever and likes to laugh with me. She talks with me and supports me. And we can each talk to one another about anything. Anna has been the best friend I could ask for, and what me and Anna have in common is we both like to make jokes together. Like Anna loves to make jokes. Like when Alana's not at school during math, Anna will say, "Where's Alana when I need her?" in an exaggerating voice. Anna's the type of friend that will stand up for you and be there for you. I hope you have a great adventure at Mill River. Anna may think this graduation is a lot for her, but she has plenty more graduations to go. I hope you keep your laughter, funny spirit with you. Happy graduation, Anna, and class of 2024.
Somebody took them.
I'm a short person
I
now.
know. You can step to the side as well.
Hello, I'm short, so I'm standing over here. Good evening, Middletown Springs.
It's not yours.
No, that was her. One second.
Looks like it got misplaced. Well, that's enough.
Because I'm special, I get to read it off of a screen. Definitely not because we forgot it. Okay, so I also am going to be reading speeches for two people, but this particular speech is dedicated to the one and only Gabby. Gabby, you have been such a loving friend. You never fail to put a smile on our faces. I love having you around, and you will always keep up a lively conversation. You can keep up your end of the conversation, which is great when I really don't feel like talking. Yes, this part's a little cheesy and funny, but it fits you because, you're amazing. It's an acrostic poem. So G is for great talker. A, amazing fashion sense. B, baddie. It's something she always says. B, also, again, best skincare. Y, you're a great friend. And all in all, this spells Gabby. I enjoyed this time I got to know you in. I know you will make lots of friends. Wish you the best of luck in law school. Sincerely, Alexa. Oh look, it's me again. Hello parents, guardians, staff, students, and all you boring old graduates. This is a speech dedicated to the one and only Elena Mystique. Okay, so now that she's embarrassed enough, I would like to list some of her accomplishments. Elena is an avid reader, a great mather, and overall just insanely smart. She's great humor and gets along with everyone. She's an extremely loyal friend. She's never broken a promise and probably never will. She's brave and funny, but knows everyone's limits and is highly empathetic when someone passes another kid's boundaries. Elena's friends with everyone. Big kids, little kids, kids who are in that awkward middle phase. I mean, even the random immortals we have in our corner. I mean, she's probably friends with the president. She's always fun, but won't put others in danger. She's stylish, brave, smart, loyal, fair, and a friend to anyone, and everyone would wish for. Elena. You were always there for me, whether it was the dark, angry times or the light, hangry, happy ones. You should know that I will always be there for you. Elena, this is me saying goodbye to the 6th grader. But this is just the beginning to the friendship of 7th grade Elena. This is a new chapter of your life, so make up a funny title and get on with it. I can't wait for the surprise and change, all good, that I will accompany you through. Even if it is through conversations at 2 a.m. at one of our sleepovers. Regardless, I wish you the best. Love and biscuits, Ellie.
I would now like to introduce our principal, our teacher, Mr. Carlson.
Hello, Middletown. Thank you for coming. This is my 4th 6th grade graduation as a Middletown Springs 6th grade teacher, and now 6th and 5th grade teacher. So it's been an exciting year. This 6th grade class has come a long way from when I first met them 4 years ago as bright-eyed 3rd graders. For most of them, Gabby just this year. But they have been great examples this year on how to persevere and how to meet expectations and be accountable when you don't meet expectations. They've worked with the kindergarten, one-on-one, designing lessons. It really exemplified the community spirit that makes this school so strong. While some of you I've known for years, others like Gabby I just met this year, but Gabby really added a different perspective, having gone to a very different school for a long time, and really challenged some of our ways to look at things, and especially in our social studies conversation. So that was great. You know, I think about this age group. This is the age group that was sent out, you know, from COVID during 2nd grade, and then spent 3rd grade in mass. And a lot has been said about this group, but they don't know how to do this, they don't know how to do that. And I can tell you that none of that applies to this group. These guys are hardworking, they're accepting, and they're kind in a world that needs more of that. every day. When I think of kids these days, I think of these kids, and I'm optimistic about our future. Now, a little story about each one of them. So Anna is quite the class clown. She has a great sense of humor and likes making jokes, although honestly, I don't always know if she's joking. But continue to challenge yourself. You put in a lot of work this year, and keep that sense of humor. It'll help you next year. Tyler, I've known since when I first came here. I ran the after-school program, and even as a third grader, Tyler had an amazing resilience and perseverance and goofiness, which he still has today. Tyler has a way to keep persevering through things, and being a very genuine human being, which makes him very popular because he's just an honest person. So keep it up, Tyler. Keep working hard, and you'll do great next year. I've seen Marley Parker grow so much. I first met Marley when I did the summer program when she was a third grader. And she's always been a class clown, but she's also really grown into her maturity and thoughtfulness and mindfulness when she wants. And she can say very thoughtful things and then spit on her hands and jump around the floor a minute later. So, but that's great. So it was a very good impersonation of a fly, though. I first met Elena, again, at the after-school program when I ran that. And as a third grader, she was right up front, thirsting for knowledge, answering questions that were for the sixth graders that were also at the program. And she's continued to grow in her curiosity, skill, and ability. She's excelled at lots of things I've thrown at her, including some 10th grade work that I used to give out when I taught 10th grade. So she's really taken on the challenges and really grown in her confidence. When Elena first got to sixth grade, she had this habit of jumping up to raise her hand to answer the question, and then whisper an answer like this. I have no idea what she's saying. And I'd say, I can't hear you, but I'd love to hear what you have to say. And so she's really gotten over that fear of saying what she knows that she wants to say. So speak loudly, Elena, and it'll work well for you next year. Jackson first came to us when he was in the end of fourth grade, and one of my first interactions with Jackson, he probably thought I was crazy because I brought him up a rock wall, an actual cliff, and told him it'd be fine, just keep going. And although clearly terrified, Jackson just kept going, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. And now he's on the rock climbing team. We've gone downhill mountain biking, right? And he's used that same kind of bravery to overcome giving speeches in class, right? And he's really grown into his own. So Gabby, we first met this year. She had been at Christ the King since first grade, I believe, right? And so she brought a very different education style background. And so it was great to have someone who had different experiences and had spent more time in the city to try and drive our conversations in social studies. And she was always curious, always had questions. And some of them I couldn't even answer because they get really in-depth sometimes. So keep up that curiosity, Gabby. It'll do great next year. So as you guys have now successfully completed sixth grade, you've got one milestone under your belt, more to come. Keep being who you are, keep working hard, and try to stay positive, all right? All right, thank you guys. And so to lead off the sixth grade speeches, Gabby.
Good evening, Middletown Springs, and my name is Gabby, and I'd like to thank you guys for coming to our 6th grade graduation. I'm one of the graduates from Middletown, and I'm excited to talk about my school. Middletown is a very small school, but since it is so small, everyone knows everyone from different grades, and that's how kids make some great friendships. I'm so grateful to be part of the Middletown Springs community. First, I would like to thank all the teachers for making our school a good environment. Some teachers I knew better than others, but most of the teachers still made an effort to bond with students and connect with us. I'd really like to thank Mrs. Lampman for always having a smile on her face and always bringing a great personality to school. We love you, Mrs. Lampman. My favorite memory of Mrs. Lampman is talking to her. Second, I would like to thank my parents for all that you guys have done for me. And third, I would like to thank the audience for making time out of your schedules to come to our 6th grade graduation. This year flew by fast, and now we are moving on to 7th grade. This was only 1 year, but 1 year filled with many memories. We will all go our own way. Most of us will go our own ways, but we can still hope for everyone to have a blast in middle school. Thank you for your time.
Now, Jackson, come on up.
Did I turn it off? Oh, no, it's Welcome everybody to the Middletown Springs Elementary School 2024 6th grade graduation. Thank you for being here. I'd like to thank a few people. Firstly, I would like to thank my teacher, Mr. Carlson. Mr. Carlson has been an amazing teacher this year. He has motivated me to try many new things. I believe that this year I have made the most growth than any other year. That is because of Mr. Carlson. Secondly, I would like to thank last year's principal, Mr. Beal. When I first came to Middletown Springs in 4th grade, Mr. Beal welcomed me and it was extremely nice. He has a great sense of humor, but can be serious when needed. Mr. Beal was a great principal. Lastly, I would like to thank my parental guardians. My parental guardians have motivated me and helped me with assignments. When I first... I've lost my place. I can't find my place. My parents have motivated me and helped me with assignments when I was having a hard time. They have been extremely helpful throughout my several years of middle school, of elementary school. Some of my favorite things I have done in my time at Middletown include rock climbing, skiing, and mountain biking. And on our Boston trip, camping at the Plymouth Plantuxet Museum, the lightning show at the Boston Museum of Science, and of course you can't forget countless hours of walking. Thank you to Mr. Carlson. This year's 6th grade was an interesting group. All I have to say to them is, I hope you have a good life. Goodbye.
And now, Elena.
Hi, I'm Elena, and I'd like to thank you all for coming. I'm very excited. Can you all hear me? Over the popping of balloons. So I'm pretty excited and terrified by everyone that showed up, even though it's not that many. It looks like a lot. So thanks for showing up here to watch us all stumble over our words and give our speeches. That's what I meant. I said that. So in the time that I've been here, it's been fun to get to know all my classmates. It's been fun to get to know all my classmates and make memories. It has been an up and down ride trying to figure out the rules and standards in here, which have thankfully only changed once. So I think the rules they settled on, which is STAR, standing for safe, trustworthy, accepting, and respectful, are great things to strive for. They are not only school lessons, but ones I will use throughout my journey to continue my journey throughout life. First, I would like to thank my teachers over the years, who are Miss Williams, Miss Hook, who no longer works here, Miss Perry, and Mr. Carlson. So I thank them for thinking out more challenging work for me when I finish. I also want to acknowledge Ms. McNeil and Mr. Kanan, who even though weren't my teachers, still made an effort to bond with me. Okay, so the teachers at this school are wonderful and are always trying their best for us. All the teachers have their own strengths, such as patience, humor, empathy, and even just the ability to teach in different ways so we all understand. These are attributes that can be found in teachers all around this school. A second is a personal thanks to Mr. Carlson for teaching us stuff that we'll probably forget over the summer, but will be good life lessons if we can remember them. So you really made this last year memorable for all of us and very unique. We thank you for putting up with us through all this time, because that should be a job in itself. So third, I'd like to thank all the lovely faculty here. For all the lovely faculty here for all that you do. I didn't realize, and I don't think many of the other kids or staff here realized how much Miss Rosso in particular gives us. But having her out for the majority of the school year, I think I gained a lot of respect for what she does, and I think so did most of the adults. And after that experience, I started thinking about how much these teachers and staff members give us. So I thought of a couple more that I'd personally like to thank, who are Miss Lisa, our lunch lady superhero, who makes us wonderful homemade meals every day. Miss Swain, our school counselor, who always makes us feel welcome and put a smile on our faces. Mr. Carlson, the 5th and 6th grade teacher, who teaches us, puts lesson plans together, and puts up with us for a very long 7 hours. And then lastly, I'd like to thank Miss Bohan, who's the school interventionist. She helps out in every classroom and always makes us laugh. All the faculty have been very supportive and kind during my academic journey, but these select few staff members stand out to me. Fourth, I'd like to thank my friends. When I look back on you guys, all I think is, why? No, I'm just kidding. I'm really glad, very lucky to have you guys in my life, because you're all very special. So I'd like to thank all the 6th graders and the 5th graders for being with me, but some of them more than others who have really stuck with me. So these 3 special people are Tyler, Jackson, and Eliza. One second. So I know how to read. Tyler, you're gonna be my first person that I thank. So I've been with you through a lot for the 4 years that I've gotten to know you. And I never admit this, and I will never admit that I said this to you, but I do care that, and it's been great to being your friend. One second. So through all the bad jokes and the trash talk, I can't actually find my spot. You're one of the best and closest friends I've ever had. And again, I'll never repeat this, but I'll probably miss you like crazy next year when we go to different schools. Even though I don't say it, I'd probably be a complete mess without you in my life. So, Jackson, you've been a great friend to me, and I love that I can talk to you about all my interests, especially since we share most of our amazing, guys, opinions. And lastly, Eliza. Again, I rarely say it to you, but I do care. Even though Tyler, Jackson, and everyone else are great friends, I was almost never able to talk to them about schoolwork or books. So now I have a book buddy who loves them almost as much as I do, And not only you, Ellie, but your whole family has always made me feel welcome. And for that, I'm very grateful. I'll never forget our inside jokes, our all-nighters, and the random talks we will never be able to remember. So, 1 second. All you guys are very loyal, funny, hilarious, and oh so very trustworthy. I'm gonna miss you guys more than ever, more than I'd like to admit next year. You're also very irreplaceable. I could never forget you even if I wanted to. You're all some of the closest and best friends I've ever had. But still, I won't admit I said any of this. So looking at my friendships, I love the fact that our inside jokes can be played out. I love the fact that I can say Plan B, and Anna, Jackson, Isla, Tyler, John Bear, and Waylon all will know what I'm talking about. Love that I can say Circle Bacon, and Ellie and Jody will crack a laugh. Love that I can meow, and Tyler, Jackson, and Ellie will all know what I'm talking about. But most importantly, when I look back on this year, all I can think is, wow, Mr. Carlson, I'm so sorry. No. That only half of me thinks that. The other half is telling me how lucky I am to have gone here and met these wonderful people. So I'm not done, even though this is a really long speech. Bear with me. So 5th, I'd like to thank my family. So there's a lot I can say about this. And today, I'm not going to lie, we're kind of a mess. But whose family is it? We try, and I know you all care about me, and you've tried our best for our family. I know we weren't perfect, because I know for sure I'm not. But I truly do love you guys. So still, I won't lie, going into middle school, even though I say I don't care, is pretty terrifying. Being separated from my friends and being the youngest again. Well, all the adults get it. I'm terrified, but also very freaked out. I'm excited, but also very freaked out by it. But one feeling is clear. I'm sad to leave here. To leave all the memories I've made here. There's been so many good memories, and even still a few bad. I will always remember our sports practices, our class jokes, our girls on the run, our recess games, our group projects, our random questions, Mr. Carlson's side lessons, my side lessons, and of course, our class favorite, Marley's Parker's fly explanation. So, I wish you all luck in middle school, and I hope you make as good of friendships as we have this year. I'll miss you a lot, but it's time for us to start a new chapter in our academic journey. Thank you for listening, and goodbye, Middletown Springs Elementary.
Thank you, Lena. Marley.
So mine isn't as long as Elena's because, Elena's amazing and I can't do that. But good evening. For those who don't know me, my name is Marley. I've been here the longest as a student. I've attended 9 long years of this school. MSCS has always been accepting, safe, and full of humor. First, I would like to thank the people who have got me here today. Miss Lampman, starting off with the strongest one here and my most favorite. Miss Lampman has always brought a smile to my face and made my days better. Miss Lampman is the one who taught me the basics, such as counting, ABCs, spelling, and much more. Thank you, Miss Lampman, for being the best teacher. Miss Wilkins. Miss Wilkins was my first grade teacher. For those who don't know her, she is sitting by Mrs. Williams. She just happened to leave after us because we're amazing too. She was very kind and a great teacher. She was full of humor. She is full of humor and kindness. Miss Wilkins always knew how to cheer someone up when they weren't feeling great. Miss Perry. Miss Perry is super sweet, and she's definitely a teacher you can trust and won't judge. Miss Perry was my 5th grade teacher. Mr. Carlson. Mr. Carlson is always looking for positivity and effort. When you don't show these actions, he encourages it. Mr. Carlson listened to all my stories this year, I think, and always has feedback on them, whether it's talking about my countless injuries or my horse. Miss Swain. Miss Swain is the school counselor. Miss Swain is also my therapist, one and only. I'm not that crazy. Miss Swain is accepting of who you are, and if you aren't comfortable, she will make sure you are. Miss Swain also listens to me yap about everything. She is also really kind and sweet. My parents, the one that's sitting in the blue, I think that's called plaid, not too sure, and the one sitting next to her. My parents have put me in this school, and without them, I wouldn't be here tonight. My mom has also done a lot for this school, including Girls on the Run and fundraisers. My dad has also dealt with everything. That being said, I'm very excited to go to a different school, but I will miss the connections I have made here. Thank you, MSES, for teaching me great skills and knowledge. But now it's time to say goodbye and use my skills and knowledge as I grow.
Thank you, Marley. Tyler.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tyler Shears. I'm pretty sad about leaving, but this also gives me more opportunities. With these opportunities comes leaving something behind, such as friends, close teachers, and easier math. But it will also bring enjoyment, such as sports that I couldn't play here, a fitness center, or new field trips. Things that I don't want to leave behind, and things I'm really excited for. And I'd like to talk about some favorite memories and thank a few people. I have a lot of memories here, and since I can't talk about all of them, I'll limit them to 3. To start it off, I'm going to talk about my good friend Jackson Daly. I remember when me and Jackson were on a boat in Boston singing the One Piece theme. Another memory from that same boat is when me and Mr. Carlson did the Titanic pose and felt like Leonardo DiCaprio. My last memory is when we visited a museum and went to a lightning show, and a kid said, "Skibbity, Skibbity is my life." Next, I would like to thank a few people for helping me get to this point. I'd like to start by thanking Mr. Carlson for helping me get smarter and more mindful. And I'm incredibly grateful that I had him as a teacher here. Next, I would like to thank Miss Lisa, our lunch lady, for always making amazing food. Finally, I would like to thank Mrs. McNeil for being the best kindergarten teacher in the world. I hope that my fellow 6th graders have a great time next year. Goodbye.
And last but not least, Anna.
Which page? Oh, great. Hi, welcome to our 6th grade graduation. For some of you who may not know me, I'm Anna. It wasn't clear. I've attended this school since I was in pre-K, and I can't believe I'll finally be leaving. Throughout the years I've been here, it's been a wild roller coaster. For me, and one that I've grown from. I would like to thank some of my teachers, friends, and family for getting me here. I would like to start by thanking Miss Lampman, someone I've known the longest and will miss the most. I'm very thankful for every bit of time I've spent with her. I would like to thank Miss Wilkins, Miss Perry, Miss Bohan for always putting 100% effort into helping me. I thank the guidance counselor, Miss Swain, for always letting me talk about anything and everything. Next, Miss Lisa for making delicious meals. Lastly, I want to thank my family for always standing by my side, and my friends for always bringing out the best in me. One of my favorite memories here is 2 years ago when I was in the makerspace, and Mr. Carlson caught me eating the whipped cream out of the fridge. It was also not mine. Or when I hung off the basketball hoop during the winter dance. Thank you, Middletown Springs, for all the memories and friends. This is not a forever goodbye, just to see you later.
Thank you, Anna. So next, usually we have a art presentation, but our teacher couldn't be here, so I will present this year's golden paintbrush. Drum roll to none other than Jackson Daly. So this is in recognition of achievement in art. Good work. And next, this year we have an award. We don't have a fancy title for it yet, but this is a music recognition, and we actually have 3 people that were nominated by Mrs. Cutler in 6th grade for recognition in music. So first, I have for recognition in drum and instrumental, Elena. For effort in guitar, Tyler. And for effort in piano, Jackson. All right, thank you. So we didn't have a slideshow put together this year, so Marley had the great idea to read the superlatives out of the yearbook. And volunteered enthusiastically to do it. Thank you, Marley.
So, yeah, we didn't do a slideshow because people didn't do it. So I don't know this word. It's too big for me. I think it's superlatives. Yeah. Okay. And, oh yeah. Okay. Best entertainer is Anna. Best eyes is me, Marley. Best laugh is Anna. Best personality is also me. Class clown, Tyler and me. Most likely to trip at graduation, Anna. She hasn't yet, but she probably will on her way out. Most changed, Anna. Most athletic, Tyler and me, somehow. Most stubborn, Anna. Yep, that's definitely. Most likely to be late for class, Tyler. Most school spirit, Marley. I don't know how I got into this one. I don't think people understand school spirit, but okay. Including me. Best bromance, Jackson and Tyler, definitely. Most likely to drop their phone in the toilet, me, yep. Never happened before, probably will. Most likely to sleep through an earthquake, Anna, yeah, she can sleep through those. Most likely to break out into a dance, Tyler, done that multiple times. Most likely to join the circus, also Tyler, I can see that happening. Most likely to let their dog eat their homework, Anna. She probably has tried to get Buddy to do that before, but sorry for sharing that. Most likely to wear flip-flops in the snow, Tyler. Best Netflix binger. Binger, whatever. Gabby. Most likely to sleep all weekend, Anna. Pretty sure she's done that before. Most likely to fight aliens and win, Elena. Teacher's pet, Elena, and also future's president, Elena, because she's so smart. That's all.
Nice job, Marley. All right. So now for the presentation of your graduation certificates. So I'll call you up one by one. Gabrielle Brunemesso. Jackson Daly. Elena Macias.
I know how to shake people's hands.
Molly Parker. Tyler Sears. Anna Verdon. And with that, your class of 2024